It's finally sweet November. It's November the 9th. It should be the first week where these bugs are in their peak rut phase. Sitting in the ground blind that we set last weekend. And we saw a spike, a button buck and some does out of here. But I just checked the camera that we got about 15 yards away over here. And there's a couple scrapes. We set a camera over, and there's been 4 different nice bugs in here. Checking that scrape over the past 4 nights. There's been an 8-pointer, a nice 7-pointer. There's a huge 6-pointer that we've had pictures of for a while. And there's one of those call bugs that me and Shannon would love to shoot. So I'm not expecting to see a whole lot of deer real early, because they're filtering out from the fields and I'm 400 or 500 yards away. But hopefully they're rutting, and hopefully, we can get a good buck on the ground. Me and Shannon have been working hard all year to try to get a buck on the ground, and he's sitting in his climbing stand near the cedar thicket back behind me. So not exactly sure what these deer are doing. We've been having trouble trying to find them. But looks at that camera card, and I saw a couple pretty good bucks on there, so that gets me excited. Hopefully the rut's kicking in sweet November is as good as ever. Hope y'all enjoy this hunt, and thanks for watching Under the Sun Outdoors. Open for deer because I keep seeing bugs. I got videos of that little spike, that 9-pointer that I saw this morning. Came right to that scrape. I said that I wouldn't see deer early. But that 9-pointer, the one we got pictures of at the split G3, he came right to that scrape behind me, and it's so thick. There's a falling down tree right behind this blind. There's nothing but brush behind it. There's no way I could shoot him the way he came. He was probably 35 yards behind me checking that scrape. And he knew something wasn't right when he got behind me. He got downwind behind me down the ridge about 40 yards. So he trotted down the ridge. Well, about 40 minutes later, a spike came walking back towards me, and he was with him. The 9-pointer was with him. And the spike walked right behind the blind, about 10 yards, walked right here beside the blind. I mean, I could have freaking plowed him, but I decided, obviously, there's a bunch of nice bucks in the area. And of course, that 9-pointer was right there, but he's so daggone smart, man. He circled back down the downwind side. I guess he caught my wind, trotted right back down where he came from again. He did it again, so heck, we might see him again. I don't know. He's in this area. But at about 8 o'clock, sorry, I say 7:45, that there's a cull buck. The cull buck that we got on camera right here was down the ridge about 60, 70 yards, and he was trotting. He was cruising for a doe. That 9-pointer, I think, was just checking the scrapes and checking. But that I don't know if he had a doe in front of him, but he was cruising for a doe, trotting, had his head up, kept looking around, sniffing the ground, looked up, did it all. And he actually walked right to where our hang-ons are, and the ridge beside us. So I got to talk with Shannon. I've been texting him, and he said that he's seen 7 does back there in the cedar thicket. And so if the rut starts kicking up, we're gonna have to find out where the does are and on the doe bedding areas. But right now with these bucks cruising looking for these does, man, I've seen 3 bucks this morning in 2 hours when I didn't expect to see a deer here till 8 o'clock because we didn't see a deer here till 8 o'clock last weekend. So I think it's crazy because, man, anything can happen in November, sweet November, anything can happen. So I'm gonna try and just be quiet and keep sitting here till probably 10 o'clock and we'll see what else happens. So stick with us. It's been a phenomenal one already. I hope I get you something. So keep watching. What's going on, guys? It's November the 9th. It's opening day of muzzleloader. Now you see, got my horns on. It is cold this morning. I got in the stand, it was 19 degrees. The rut should be in full swing. I have not seen any yet though on our farm. I don't know why, I just don't like it. But I got some dinks out. I got some dink bombs out. And I'm really hoping it'll bring in some deer. I have not seen a good shooter buck all season. And even with it being muzzleloader, I'm sticking with the Matthews this morning. My buddy Brandon, which this is Under the Sun Outdoors, his channel. I normally hunt with him, but decided to do a split hunt this morning. He's hunting a blind that we hunted last weekend. And I'm in my climber this morning. Hunting this outside a little cedar thicket. Right on top of this draw. I'm really hoping he can get one down. I could care less if I shoot one. I mean, yeah, cool. If a big buck walks in, I'll smoke him. But I really want him to get one. He's leaving for a few years after this season to start his career. So he won't be back for 2 or 3 years. So he's also using his bow this morning. But I think this evening I'm gonna break out the muzzleloader, get it ready to go, and see if we can't make something happen. Y'all stay tuned. I'm gonna see if I can't bring you some good footage. Watching Under the Sun Outdoors. Alright, y'all, well, I just got out of the blind. It's almost 9 o'clock, and Shannon texted me, said he made a shot on a coal buck with his bow. I'm not sure if it's the same one that I just saw, but I'm gonna go ahead and get out of my blind, meet him back at the truck. Here's where we were sitting. I was sitting at this blind right here, and right behind me there's all this big brush, and there's a big fallen down tree right here. You see this big fallen down tree with that? Well, that buck was checking that scrape right there, and I could not get a shot at him. There's actually a camera on, I want to say, this tree right here, and that's where I've been seeing them all, right here, getting on that scrape. So there must be another scrape over here that he was on. But when he circled down below me, down in here, and I had no shot because it was behind me. He was down in that thick stuff. He's about 50 yards down there, and that spike walked all the way up the ridge and then walked right beside the blind right here. So we had a heck of a hunt this morning. It was freaking chilly. It was probably, I'd say, honestly, couldn't have been more than 25, but there was no wind. There was no wind. It was crazy. It felt so good out here, and these bucks just started cruising. So I'm gonna go help Shannon, and I don't know how good of a shot he made, but he told me he shot a coal buck. So I'm gonna go help him recover it, go back to the truck and recover it, and hopefully we can get it all on video for you. Thanks for watching. All right, well, after seeing first blood and finding the impact, we trailed that deer about 20-25 yards down the ridge where Shannon shot him, and we saw good blood, a lot of blood. We think that deer's dead. After we reviewed the footage, we backed out just because we wanted to be safe. We backed out, reviewed it on the computer, and it looks like he ducked right into it, and it's right behind the shoulder. It's just a little low, maybe a little bit back. He kind of hunched up when he shot. So we gave the deer over 3 hours, and we're headed back in there now. But yeah, we'll keep y'all updated when we get up there, and y'all can follow Blood Trail along with us. Hopefully we find him. Here's where he marked first blood. I mean, you can see it right off the bat. Pretty good dark red blood. He's spraying blood right down the ridge here. So hopefully he's not too far. He ran up through this ridge this way. So let's see if we can find him.